Go yourself. Is that clear?
Oh, Elon Musk really thought it was a smart move to pick a fight with Eminem of all people? Looks like no one warned him. If he had just hit up a few folks who already tried it, he'd know that going at M is a losing game. Remember Ja Rule? He came for Eminem and ended up getting completely wiped off the map. Or how about MGK? He got bold, went after Eminem and brought his daughter into it. Big mistake! Look how that ended. MGK grabbed the mic, only to have Eminem come at him so hard that some folks genuinely believe it's the reason he ditched rap and ran straight to country music. Wild, right? And now people are waiting, begging, for Eminem to clap back again because let's be real, with everything Elon Musk's been dragged through lately, this could crush him even more. So here's what went down. Elon, in typical fashion, decided to throw gasoline on the fire with a bold accusation, aimed straight at Eminem. The SpaceX boss hopped on Twitter, yep, the same platform he bought, and went off accusing the 52-year-old rap legend of attending Diddy's infamous parties, the ones people call freak-offs. Where'd this even come from? Well, it seems Elon got heated after hearing that Eminem would be introducing Barack Obama at a Kamala Harris campaign rally in Detroit. And that's when he snapped. The Tesla CEO came for Eminem hard, straight up calling him just another one of Diddy's wild party regulars. Of all the things to accuse Eminem of, this was Elon's angle. Apparently, the fact that Eminem showed support for the Democrats, especially by introducing Obama at a Kamala Harris rally, was enough to make Elon label him an enemy. In his heated post, Elon didn't hold back. He dragged Eminem's past lyrics into it, saying something like, "This is the same guy who rapped about killing with a chainsaw, popping Vicodin, chopping up his wife in front of his daughter, hating on his poor white fans, and getting banged by a PD named Ken Conniff from Connecticut, and now he's backing Kamala?" But the moment he dropped that post, Elon realized quick. He wasn't getting the backup he expected. The internet came swarming in defending Eminem. People reminded everyone that M was never close with Diddy like that. One user fired off, "M hates Diddy. He's been warning us in his lyrics for years." And just when things were heating up, another user took it to a whole new level, posting a pic of Elon himself at one of Diddy's parties. Yep, Elon Musk was literally caught partying at the same events he's calling out. Let's not forget, Eminem's been throwing shots at Diddy for over a decade. One user didn't hold back, saying, "Actual brainlet." Another chimed in, calling out the double standard. This is straight up ironic and pure hypocrisy. Eminem's been dissing Diddy for over 20 years, and now Elon's out here acting like they're besties and taking money from him for Twitter? LOLs. For a lot of fans, it's just a countdown at this point. The second Eminem decides to aim his pen at Elon Musk, it's game over. With all the chaos Elon's already dealing with, drama inside his companies, public backlash left and right, getting roasted by someone as lethal as M could be the final blow. And let's be real, Eminem isn't just dangerous on the mic. He's dangerous. It's not just about lyrical bars that'll slice you to pieces, and he will do that. It's the fact that once he locks in on you, there's no escape. He knows how to break reputations down bar by bar. But here's where it gets real, because beyond the bars, history shows you might not even be safe physically. Now, for those who aren't deep in the rap game, let's break this down. Eminem was never the type to front like a gangster. He ain't out here throwing gang signs or claiming a block. He didn't build his rep off a street life image. But don't get it twisted, when it comes to standing tall, M's got more spine than half the dudes who do claim that lifestyle. Every time someone tried to test him, press him, or roll up on him thinking he's soft, he never folded. Not once. If anything, he was usually the first one to step up and shut it down face to face. One wild example? Some Crips once tried to make him check in. They thought they could punk him. Big mistake. M wasn't having it, and he had a serious card up his sleeve, the Booyah Tribe. Yeah, that's right, the crew with deep Samoan gang ties who had real muscle in the streets. So while Eminem doesn't walk around pretending to be a gangster when it's time to defend himself, He moves like one, and he's got the right people backing him when it matters. If you don't know about the Booyah Tribe, let's clear that up real quick. They weren't just some random rap group. These guys were seriously plugged into the Samoan gangs in LA. And if you know anything about gang life out there, then you know messing with the Sons of Samoa or other Samoan sets is a huge mistake. They might come off laid back, cool, all good vibes, but when it comes to protecting one of their own, things flip fast. No games, no second chances. And guess what? These were the dudes holding Eminem down in LA. Mons Ganja, nephew of one of the Booyah Tribe members, later confirmed it himself in an interview. He said his uncles and their crew basically acted like Eminem's unofficial security anytime he touched down in the city. They weren't letting anyone test him, no matter who it was. People assumed M might be getting extorted or pushed around, but nah. He had real ones watching his back, making sure no funny business went down in their zone. Some Crips tried to push up, but instead of folding, Eminem showed mad respect. He jumped on a Booyah Tribe track called Hip Hop is in a State of 9/11, right alongside Be Real. That move wasn't just about music, it was loyalty. Word is, when M started getting extorted by some Crips, his manager Paul Rosenberg reached out to the Booyah Tribe. And they weren't about to let that slide. They stepped in fast and shut the whole thing down. No questions asked. And Eminem made sure to show love back in his lyrics too. He dropped lines like, "Everywhere we go, people know we roll deep as F, 40, 50 Samoans." You could tell he wasn't just name-dropping, he meant it. That kind of real protection? It might also be the reason Eminem never flinched when it came to Suge Knight. Most stayed quiet, but M never looked scared. Suge Knight had one of the scariest reps in the music industry, but even with all that fear behind his name, one of the Booyah Tribe members once claimed that Suge didn't want smoke with them. That says everything. And get this, Eminem's own bodyguard didn't hold back when talking about how dangerous M could really be. He said stuff like, "This guy's crazy, isn't he?" Yeah, he does his thing. That's just who he is. And it's not all just talk. M has actually faced some serious heat before, charges tied to assault and weapons possession. He's been in real situations, not just studio drama. So when you stack all that up, Elon Musk picking a fight with this man? Yeah, probably not the smartest move. M's not just a rapper, he's a problem you don't want. But let's be honest, this might just be another entry on Elon Musk's long list of questionable decisions. At this point, people aren't wondering if his empire will crumble, they're just placing bets on when. And while the general public is only now starting to turn on Elon, the hip-hop world was already side-eyeing him way earlier. What did they see that others missed? Turns out, this whole thing with Eminem isn't Elon's first run-in with a rapper. Far from it. He's clashed with all kinds, OG legends like Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube, and even new school icons like Tyler, the Creator. One of the wildest blow-ups? That was back when Elon tried to take over Twitter. Snoop Dogg wasn't feeling it at all. He joined the crowd calling Elon out for his moves, and then flipped the script by asking fans if he should just buy and run Twitter instead. That poll alone shook the internet, with thousands jumping in to vote and meme it up. Elon might be a tech genius, but when it comes to rappers, he's clearly been playing with fire. And just when you think it couldn't get more chaotic, Snoop Dogg really turned up the heat. On Jake Paul's Impulsive podcast, Snoop didn't just throw shade. He straight up said he wanted to mess up Elon Musk. And to top it off, he joked that the first time he met Elon, he legit thought the guy was a robot. So yeah, no surprise Elon jumped at the chance to clap back when Snoop pulled a surprise move and performed at a concert celebrating Donald Trump's win. Elon was quick to blast him publicly. He was waiting for that moment. But if you think the drama stopped with Snoop, think again. Elon's rap tension runs deeper. 2 years ago, he randomly posted a pic on Twitter that rubbed people the wrong way. It was captioned, "Remember Ice Cube? This is him now. Feel old yet?" Paired with a goofy image comparing the NWA legend to a glass of water. Yeah, not the kind of joke that lands well when you're poking fun at a rap icon like Ice Cube. Musk ended up posting that Ice Cube meme after laughing at someone else who had already shared it, but Ice Cube wasn't laughing. The Boys and the Hood legend clapped back quick with a meme of his own, roasting Twitter as a full-on flaming dumpster ever since Musk took over. Yeah, Cube wasn't playing around. He wanted no part of Elon's games. From the looks of it, Cube was basically saying, "If you want a joke, do it on your own time, without me." And while the beef didn't explode past that online exchange, Cube made his stance even clearer later. On that same impulsive podcast, when asked directly if he was a fan of Elon Musk, his response was cold. I wouldn't call myself a fan." Translation? He's not impressed. It's becoming pretty obvious. Elon Musk still hasn't learned when to back out of beefs he had no business stepping into. And what's worse, even folks who used to give him the benefit of the doubt are now done with him. One prime example? Tyler, the creator, and trust, that situation had its own mess. Just 2 years ago, Tyler, the creator, was actually backing Elon Musk. No shade, no drama. He was clearly in Elon's corner. He even dropped a supportive comment online, telling the tech mogul not to stress over haters. Tyler wrote, "I hope you have a good day, and any ideas you have and stuff, go for them no matter what, ninja." That was real love at the time. But fast forward to October of last year, and the vibe flipped completely. At a live show, Tyler sent a not-so-subtle shot at Elon right in the middle of his set. It all went down on October 6th, when Tyler headlined Day 3 of the first weekend of the Austin City Limits Music Festival in Texas. The energy was high, the crowd was locked in, and that's when Tyler pulled a slick move during his performance of 911/Mr. Lonely, his 2017 track featuring Steve Lacy, Frank Ocean, and Anna of the North. Mid-song, he switched up the lyrics. Instead of rapping, "Can't see straight, these shades are Celine Dion's," he changed it to, "You can't gas me up." And just like that, boom, fans caught the diss. It was a clear shot aimed right at Elon Musk. Tyler didn't stop at the lyric flip. He went all in. Right there on stage, he broke character and shouted, "F Elon!" Loud. Clear. No mistaking it. The message? He's done with a tech boss. And Tyler's not alone. Even 50 Cent, who usually keeps things neutral when it comes to politics, couldn't hold back. He questioned Elon's decision to buy Twitter, wondering what the plan even was. That's saying something coming from someone like 50, who rarely picks sides publicly. Now, with some of his former supporters in the industry turning cold, Elon's standing on shaky ground. If Eminem decides to jump in and lyrically drag him, it could get ugly fast. Elon's already caught up in enough mess as it is: lawsuits, backlash, corporate drama. The last thing he needs is a full-blown diss track from one of the most ruthless rappers alive. That could do real damage. Right now, it's all eyes on Eminem. Will he respond? Will he stay quiet? One thing's clear: the stars aren't exactly lining up in Elon Musk's favor.